Haunted Canvas Secrets Revealed. I always thought the stories about haunted canvases were just myths, until I started working at an old art restoration studio nestled in the heart of a sleepy town. The job was simple enough: bring life back to forgotten masterpieces. Each painting had its own charm, but there was one in particular that caught my eye, a portrait of a young woman with eyes that seemed to follow me around the room. My mentor warned me about that one, said it was best left untouched. But I couldn't help myself, the allure of her gaze was too strong. As I began to work on the portrait, strange things started happening. I'd hear soft sobbing echoing through the studio at night, like whispers trapped within the panes. Each morning, the woman's eyes seemed more vibrant, her skin more flushed, as if she was slowly waking from a long slumber. I tried to brush it off as my imagination running wild, but then I noticed the droplets on the canvas. They weren't paint, they were tears, wet and glistening under the morning light. I was terrified yet mesmerized, drawn deeper into her world with every stroke of my brush. The more lifelike she became, the more my own life seemed to unravel. I found myself dreaming of her, trapped in a world where her sorrow was my own. People around me started to notice my disheveled appearance and distant demeanor, but how could I explain what was happening without sounding insane? The final straw was when I arrived at the studio one morning to find that the young woman's hand had moved, reaching out beyond the canvas, her fingers grazing the wooden frame as if pleading for freedom. In a panic, I locked the studio and left town, vowing never to return. But the haunting image of her face still lingers in my mind, crying out for help. Some nights, I hear that same soft sobbing in my dreams, and I know she's still out there, waiting for someone else to bring her back to life. Each tear-stained memory is a reminder that some works of art are best left untouched, for they hold secrets that should never see the light of day.